All right, so I have a deck called the Native Spirit Tarot. It is by Brigh. And I also have a discount code. TAJ is the discount code, Tarot's Apprentice Johnny. I will put it in the description and in the comment section of the video. And for disclosure, I do get a commission should you buy something from them. They do have several decks. Actually, I just finished a reading with their Rider-Waite deck. And I love the deck because it has more of a lustrous color than the original. But this one here is the opposite. It's very muted. And I really like that because the people in the card sort of stand out a little more. Now, these are the backs, which I also like. When I first started buying tarots, I was not really that into like the back of the card. I didn't really care, but then it started getting more and more, and I was like, oh, love the back, love the back. And so this is one of them where I like the back of these cards. They spread well, they shuffle well. I've used these already on one of the live streams. So they have been introduced to our certain topics. But I won't go through them all, but I will show you my favorites for sure. But here's an example of that sort of muted background. So you can really sort of see what's going on in the forefront here. It's like mist and cloud. And I really like it. I really do. And when I was combing through their website, I actually have all of their decks except for this, except for this one. And they sent me this one for free. And so it just so happens that's one I did not have. Oh, they do have another one that's about to come out too. So stalk the website until that comes out. I love this. I love this card. This is the Happy Family with the 10 of Cups. See, and I really like, again, the muted background. These sort of things sort of pop. I really like that. And swords are arrows in this deck. But it is Rider-Waite compatible. So if you're used to the images of like the traditional Rider-Waite, you'll still get it here because 5 of Cups is still like grief and sorrow and loss and turning your back on your real opportunities here. And again, back in the mist. And I love these backgrounds. I really do. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I love that. And again, it still keeps with the Rider-Waite. You still have all your symbols in the 4 corners type thing. And like I said, the arrows are the swords. So there she is, captive and bound with the 8 of Swords. I'm going to keep saying that, but I really do like this one too. Because the Judgment card calls up the dead from the graves of the sea and all of that. He blows the flute and they sort of walk from the mist. I love that. So this is actually one of my favorites in here. Magician. Love that. I love that color on this. And usually, oddly enough, the Devil and the Tower are 2 cards that like I really like to see in people's decks because this is where a lot of their creativity pops out too. But here's the man with the horns capturing the 2 natives, which if that ain't the devil, I don't know what is. So I really like that one too. And there's that 4 of Swords. Rest. Retreat. It's a 3 of Swords. Love the red. And I had a deck that had Native American things before that showed them hanging from the neck. I didn't really care for that, so I'm glad they did it this way instead of that other. I also like that you can I don't know. This one's just a little more clearer than the original to see where his leg is going instead of just a foot popping out on the other side. The moon and the sun both have the face in it. I love that. And there's the dog and the pillars. Totem poles, actually. All right. Oh, I love that one too. It's the Three of Pentacles. But like I said, I really love these backgrounds. Even though they're very muted, I don't know. I like that. And you know, I'm a pop of color type person. I like color in the cards. I like them to look computer generated. But these, I don't know, I really like this Fool. It gives you that, you know, that New Mexico, Arizona vibe with the colors. When I first seen this, I said, he looks like he's stepping into a volcano, though. But I really like this. That's one of my favorites, too. Love the Emperor with the bison. It's the Eight of Wands. I just really, I guess I'm going to keep saying it, but I really like that misty look to it. It's just, I don't know, they're even better in person. Then there's the Tower. So I really like these. But again, the Native Spirit Tarot by Brigh. I will put the link and the website in the description and in the comment section. Like I said, you get 20% off should you use the discount code. And Five of Wands. So like I said, it's Rider-Waite compatible. So if you are used to the images on the Rider-Waite, these shouldn't throw you off, for they are pretty much the same. So let's do a little read with it then, shall we? Something positive. Let one fly out, come out. Magician, skill and capability. Oh, okay. They're alive. The Eight of Swords, bound and powerless. Okay. More pop outs. Give me one more then. Well, let's take those. Ten of Cups, my favorite. So here, Magician, Eight of Swords. Skill, talent, bound to powerless. You are the limitation to your own ability. This person in the Eight of Swords is not technically bound. This is mental. You are in charge of your own limitations. Find the success and the happiness within thyself. The Magician reminds you all of the things you need, you already have. You just have to realize it and act.